Real quick, I don't know if any of you know this recently. Donald Trump bought jebbush.com and it now redirects to Donald Trump's website. If that doesn't scream troll, I don't know what does. No, it really does. Look it up. jebbush.com. All right, fine. Yeah, if that doesn't scream troll, I don't know what does, because I can only imagine Jeb Bush calling up Donald Trump and, did you buy myname.com? Yeah, what are you going to do about it, bitch? Bring it on. I'm going to get bencarson.com next. Told you. Yo. That's amazing. That is amazing. I want him to do it to Ben Carson next. Savage. Just to see if he might call him the N-word. He's already gone after Muslims. Why not alienate every race? Calling Muslims a race. All right. Anyways, as a comedian, and I use that in the loosest definition of the word. I can see you nodding your head there, Zafra. One of the things I really get tired of hearing from people when I talk about that, I do stand-up from time to time. They're like, oh, that's so hard. Really, that's going to be really hard. Telling it, this isn't hard. Come up here and telling a joke about a dick isn't hard, so to speak. No, you know what's hard? Trying to determine if what I'm doing waking up in the morning, trying to determine if there's anything important enough that I actually have to wear pants. And for 6 straight days, my grandma learned that she was not important enough for me to wear pants. Grandma learned some things. And I also go commando. Ooh. Hey, told you, dick jokes. They're not a hard thing to do. Anyway, moving on. So the week before Thanksgiving, I got fired. Hold your applause. I said hold your applause, damn it. I don't know if any of you have ever been fired. For the uninitiated, it's a lot like being broken up with. Well, actually, it's more like you were a really cheap whore, and your best customer decided they didn't want you anymore. I know this. I'm friends with an escort. She makes $200 an hour. I made $11.95. We both got screwed. She made a profit. Yep. And it wasn't great. Being fired, what it's like being fired was not a lesson my dad taught me. And my dad didn't really teach me a lot of lessons. My dad had a very hands-off method to teaching me things. One of the things he never taught me was that if you're going to eat hot wings and then you have to go to the bathroom, wash your hands first. Oh, shit. Yeah, there's nothing more terrifying and hilarious than an 8-year-old boy running out of the bathroom screaming that his pee-pee's on fire. Yeah, that wasn't a fun day. The thing is, my dad was glad that I was 8 years old, not 18, because 18 means chlamydia. Yeah. Don't worry, I don't have chlamydia. But the night is still young. Yep. What else? Oh, so to get back at my dad, who never taught me, who had that very hands-off approach, I decided to teach my dad a lesson recently. And that lesson was, never tell your son that you have a really cool piece of technology that doesn't have password protection. Recently, my dad got a light bulb / Bluetooth speaker for my bathroom because he's using it as he's remodeling my bathroom. And he decided to tell me, yeah, it's not password protected, meaning that anybody can hijack this at any time. So, I took my Kindle, loaded up the most hardcore gay porn I could find, which is not hard, so to speak, and I hijacked the speaker. I learned another lesson from my dad that day, and that is that we both have the same taste in gay porn. Because he wasn't mad, nor was he annoyed. Instead, he came up to me and asked, which site did you find Jacking Off the Beanstalk 6? Jacking Off the Beanstalk, yes. That's a pun. None of you got it, thankfully. Yeah. So while I'm between jobs, I'm actually driving for Uber. I don't know what you said, Stephen, back there, but it must have been hilarious. Yeah. So while I'm between jobs, I'm driving for Uber, and that's going great. I've learned that my tolerance for other people is a lot lower than I ever thought it was. I also learned that there's an inverse proportion for how threatened you are between frat boys and cougars, depending on how much alcohol they have in their system. The more drunk a frat boy is, the more likely he is to sexually assault you. Inversely, the less drunk a cougar is, the more likely she is to physically assault you. Postmenopausal and divorced, she's on a warpath, and if you're between her and her daiquiri, prepare for a broken nose. I drove a lot of drunk cougars, and I'm so glad they pregame. I also had one guy who decided it'd be really funny to keep threatening that he's going to throw open my car. So I decided to be really funny to threaten that I was going to charge him $250 for it. And driving for Ubers, it's really great. I've never contemplated murder until I had to drive home 3 16-year-old girls. Yeah, if I was still in high school, that would have been like awesome. But now I'm 24, and I wanted to drive off a cliff. Nobody would know. It would be the most glorious thing in my life. I've been doing the world a favor.
Oh, shit. Ouch.
If you'd met them, you'd agree. Okay. Last thing I want to talk about. And I really thought I had gotten away from this bit. I really honestly thought I did. I'm going to go back and revive my old thing about dating sites. Because just recently, I still have it on my phone for God knows what reason, even though I am completely unsuccessful on dating sites. Because recently, I got a notification on my phone that said, like, you got a message on OkCupid. I was like, all right, let's see what hot mamacita likes Jacob. 18 years old, all right. Bio says, I'm not actually 18, I'm 17. Dear God, what the fuck? Come on. 17, also racist. Because she doesn't like that I'm attracted to not white girls. That's actually what she said on her profile. Yeah. Why is this the kind of person that I am attracting? Why am I attracting a 17-year-old racist? I know my profile picture is on OkCupid is of me, you know, browbeating a brown kid with my jacket over him, but I'm not actually saying that. That's right, Khaled.
God fucking damn it, Jacob. We not have this conversation. Fucking damn it.
So to end here, I have an old joke. The worst thing about being on a dating site is finding your sibling. The worst thing about that is finding out you have a high match percentage. Thank you very much.